Becoming better at what you do at work is among the best ways that you can not only make your job more secure, but have opportunities for advancement. I'm Greg with the Job Tips and Straight Talk channel. Thank you for checking us out. I wanted to share this with you because many jobs have continuing education units as a requirement of their field. Especially in the professional fields, whether it is nursing, especially medical. Let's just go there, medical and legal. Whether you're nursing, nursing career, physicians, attorneys, those sorts of things, there are in the professional fields the requirement of so many CEUs, continuing education units required on whatever prescribed time interval, annually, every 18 months, what have you. But even if you are on a regular, everyday, kind of more common, less professional type of job, the more you learn about your job, not just about your day-to-day responsibilities, but how to get better at them and learn more above and outside of them, if you will, but that relate to your work, is a good thing. And for example, let me just share with you. We go back into the business that we own, which is a carpet cleaning, upholstery, and tile care and a rug washing facility in Anchorage, Alaska, at the time of this recording at least. We've had many employees over the last 11 years of business, again, at the time of this recording, and some of which have really become a student of their craft. The work that they do is more than just sucking dirt off a floor. I like to call it that because it's not a complex thing by any means, but there are a lot of little chemistry nuances about the business. So for example, if you get the average carpet cleaner, and this is going to go way beyond that in just a moment, so just bear with me. Allow me to share with you this anecdotal story or this scenario here. The average carpet cleaner who just came off a janitorial job will use the standard cleaning solution that they use, the pre-spray, the pre-treatment, spray the carpet, scrub it up, extract and rinse, and what you have left is what you have left. And those spots will come out or what have you. And maybe they won't. But if they are a certain type of a stain, like a protein stain, which is anything that comes out of the human body or the mammalian body other than blood, it's protein, it's a certain type of molecule, certain kind of molecular structure, requires a certain kind of chemistry to break that up so that it rinses out. If it is blood, which is not a protein, but they use excessive heat, it'll cook protein is in blood. Urine is not a protein. My apologies for that. So if you have blood, though, and you use high heat, man, they're going to really crank it up like they do a lot of times, and a lot of the steam coming out, they're going to cook and bake the proteins in that blood, and make it a permanent stain. If it is an ink spot, certain types of ink, some types of ink, ballpoint pen, for example, they use a little bit of an ink breakup type of a chemistry, and it'll cause it to spread, become even bigger, versus a Sharpie, for example. Many other examples. And my point is, there are a lot of people in that simple business that we're in that think, well, I've got this. I've got the basic standard stuff we're going to use in the customer's home. And then they use the wrong product on the wrong type of fiber maybe, or on the wrong type of stain, and they make the problem much worse. Or they use a chemistry that actually magnifies and multiplies the bacteria, for example, in animal urine issues by 1,000 times or 10,000 times, thereby making it even worse. So even if you're in a simple type of a job, here's my point, like cleaning carpet, learn the other nuances, the other details about the job that make you just that much better so that you do understand the other intricacies of the job so that you can become the best within your organization at what you do. I would submit that most jobs that people look at and think are really simple have many more complexities to them than what the average eye sees. Doesn't mean that the average person or below average person can't pick up on them. No, it doesn't make them complicated. But easy is not simple. Simple is not congruent with easy, for example. They may be easy jobs, but not simple necessarily. There may be some other complexities that you need to understand. So the better you become at it, the better for you. So don't just go to your job, do the job that you're paid to do, 9 to 5, whatever that might be, and just not learn and stay myopic, that is just focused in this one direction on exactly what you do and don't learn anything on the periphery. Because the more you know, the better for your career advancement opportunities, pay increases, benefits that the employer might offer you because you're a star performer. You want to be seen as one who constantly learns and grows and gets better and sharpens your skill. Don't be the saw. There's a concept that's called sharpening the saw. Don't be the saw that you're using the same saw. Now, this is old-fashioned. I know younger generation probably aren't using that saw. But even a power saw, a skill saw, a jigsaw, circular saw, miter saw, doesn't matter. You have to sharpen the teeth or replace the blade. Now, you're the blade. Don't be replaced. Sharpen your saw. Keep it sharp. Keep learning more. Keep honing your skills, getting better and better and better. You may not want to always just do that job that you're being paid to do. You may want to one day rise in the ranks. Maybe today you don't think that way. You don't know what's going to happen in 3, 4, 5, or 10 years, where your mind's going to go, where your physical abilities will be. And if you should end up with some sort of a physical challenge, suddenly you maybe lose a hand, lose an arm. Stuff happens. I've known people personally, many of us have. You end up with some physical condition that prevents you from doing the physical job. But if you increase your skill levels, you can become maybe a leader or a manager or a trainer because you know much more about the job and the details of it than what the day requires. If you're in an office type of environment, become very good at Microsoft Office suite, for example, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Access, and others, or Lotus, or whatever you're going to be using. Become very good at them. Become extra good at them. Learn about those other kinds of things at a level beyond what you're required to know today so you can grow tomorrow. I do hope this helps you a little bit. I am Greg with the Job Tips and Straight Talk channel. Thank you for checking this out. Please like, subscribe, share, and do all those great things. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.